Hey everybody, welcome to my old Kentucky home. How you doing? It's May 19th, 1861, and I think it's time for us to get the war going a little bit. Our armies aren't all as ready as we'd like. That little yellow readiness, we'd prefer them to be green. But I want Sumner to move. I want to go take Alexandria, Virginia. So we're going to order him forward. Right now he's getting his orders, and once he has his orders, they'll start to head across the river. Kind of would like to move the Department of Pennsylvania forward too, but they're kind of undermanned. In fact, you can see right now, the Confederates have fielded a lot more people than us, because they have everybody who's like, yeah, let's go to war. But we have a localized advantage. The Army of the Potomac might be pulling back. You can see the train stuff underneath there. That army there is only about 4,700 people, assuming our intelligence is correct. So hopefully Sumner will get his butt going. Kind of want to attack that army if we can. And this is where supply is going to start to matter a lot now that we're in enemy territory, even though we just crossed the river. Let's see if we can intercept that army. We're going to ignore the new bonds that had to be issued. The armies will not move at night, so they're sleeping. Technically, if we stay here longer, we'll capture it. That's what this little red line is, the longer we stay here. Oh, shit. There was another army showing up. Those are reinforcements. Oh, it's 10,000 men strong. Do we dare attack? I think that would be foolish. We're going to have to pull back. Alright, go back to DC. We were like, nope, nope, nope. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's even worse. So Sumner's like, President Lincoln, I got a problem. I went to go fight them. That's good, but there's a lot of them. Alright, so we're going to fight. We're outnumbered. The second army is about an hour away. So hopefully we get hit by them separately. As long as we do that, their major army is about 10,000 men. I think we have about 9,000. If they wait to unify them, then they have 15,000 men. I should have been maybe a little more cautious or waited until I recruited more people. But just, man, I wanted to fight those damn traitors. Can you blame me? The people back home will, if we lose this battle, most likely. If we look at the battle here, we can see it's mostly clear. It's 80 degrees. It's day one. Our job is to defend our position. We don't have to do that, but considering we're severely outnumbered, that's going to be our goal. In a moment, we'll deploy. Our scouts report the enemy near Alexandria, Virginia. Our army is prepared for battle. We're facing the Army of the Shenandoah under the command of Joseph E. Johnston with the strength of some 10,000 men and 11 guns. So we already know that, but he has reinforcements we know that are on the way. The enemy is green and the morale is reported to be confident. The supply state of our army is outstanding. So this is the spot we can defend. If you defend it, you will get more victory points. Let's hit that button so we can zoom in. It's pretty cool when you zoom in. So the first thing we're going to want to do is figure out which way they're going to be approaching us from. Probably the east. You can see this little red arrow here. Those are the roads that they can be coming in, or on. Apparently I only see one area they're coming in, so they're going to be coming down the Warrenton Turnpike, which means they will probably cross here at the Stone Bridge. They could technically try and cross at one of the fords, but the Stone Bridge would be our most likely chance. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a gamble that that's where they're going to try and cross. We have a green army, and we're outnumbered, so we don't want to go on the offensive. What we want to do is build, and we want to build some parapets, some defensive structures. Probably like that. This translucent bridge there is, they can use points to build a pontoon bridge. I don't think they're going to, but they can. Okay, that's all the more we can build. I was hoping we were going to be able to build a little more. And so to select your army, what you want to do is these little NATO symbols here. These are your commanders. If you select the very top one, you will get the commander of the entire army. Right here is Sumner. So we'll move them like this. If you select one of these other ones, you can pick a division commander, and you can move the whole division that way. So this division has 2 brigades of infantry and an artillery unit. That's often the easiest way to move them, especially if you have them divided like we do in 3 areas, so we have wings. Let's move the army this way. And now I want to get a little more specific. I think this is... Okay, this is our best unit. It's Grant. It's Grant, Sherman, and Sheridan. All of their units, all their infantry, though, are inexperienced. It's their first battle. This unit is in battle for the first time. While its morale is capped, it may be increased by drilling and command leadership, meaning all the troops are green, so they're more likely to break easier. And so we're going to set them up basically in this position. Set them up manually. And part of the reason I want them here is these guys have the longest range weapons. Everyone else, I think we have... No, wait, everybody's got these. Never mind. This is how we've set up. I've set up the artillery on the hill here so that they can have, hopefully, a good shot over here, assuming they try and approach over the bridge. We've got... who is their division commander? We've got Tyler's division of Grant, Sheridan, and Sherman right here in the heart of things. Whose division is this? Hunter's division. We've got Burnside and Porter. Porter's sort of acting as reserve there. He's got a small unit. And then on this side under... that's not Tyler. Under Runyon, we've got Richardson guarding the left flank, just in case they do build a pontoon bridge there. And then we have Keyes acting sort of as a potential reserve. And way over here, just really to let us know what's going on, we have Palmer, who's going to be guarding that. He's not going to be able to hold it if they try and come through that way. The goal is more, if they try to come through that way, to be able to hopefully distract them or delay them while we're able to get reinforcements over there. So we'll speed up time a second. Those, our map markers that are moving... Oh shit. Were commanders moving to better positions? Cock arrives! Oh dear. Alright, so we're definitely outnumbered. That's the second army. This might be more advantageous, though, that we fought them pulling back rather than in the assault, because if we were assaulting them, then we would have to go find their position. And when we're this outnumbered, we'd much rather either run away, like we were bravely trying to do, or fight on the defensive, which we're currently attempting to do. Any moment now, I've got this running at 20 speed, we should see some map markers. Oh, wait. What do we got over here? Is this the way they're going to come through at the ford down here? It's Jeb Stewart's cavalry. Richardson, get down here and guard the ford. We'll send Keyes with you, just in case. Now, that's hopefully not the case, that's where they're going to attack, because then we're going to have to move our entire army. But as we can see Stewart coming down here, and he might just be scouting. We don't know what he's up to. Oh, the other thing, too, is when I give a command, it's not like Total War. The command does not happen right away. So I give a command, and then Runyon has to issue the command, or actually, I think the top commander, Sumner, will issue the command. And you'll see a little horse, sometimes that'll be riding from HQ towards the unit, carrying the command. So the farther a unit is away from your commander, the longer it'll take for them to get commands, and the longer it'll take for them to deploy. They don't instantly react to what you do, which is kind of cool. It'd be interesting to see. I bet the rest of the army... Yeah, there we go. Okay. We've got to make some decisions. There's Jackson. We're going to probably have to move... Fuck. We're probably going to have to move everybody down here. Where are they coming across? Alright, so we're going to move Tyler's division down here. That includes Grant in them. Who do we got here? This is Burnside's group. We're going to have Burnside take over here. And then we're going to have Porter take over here just in case part of the Confederate army comes through this way. Oh, where did they go? We could see them for a moment. Come on, Richardson, you got to get down there. Yep, they're moving this way. Richardson, we need you to block the ford here. We've got reinforcements on the way. I'm still learning the divisions. Runyon's division. We'll take Runyon's artillery and move them over here. And then you can move the commander himself. He's doing it automatically. They'll usually try and stay near the troops that are under them. Okay, so we can see Stewart coming up to the ford here. Oh man, we don't have a defensive position here. We're going to move these artillery pieces here too. We're going to move all the artillery. All the artillery is going to reposition for an attack from the south. Jackson's brigade seems to be moving at a pretty good clip. I have faith in Richardson. If we can get him support, I think he'll be fine, at least temporarily, as long as he's not engaging more than 1 or 2 brigades. Oh, the other thing you can see too is supported. They have more morale if they're supported. There's another unit coming up here. The commander's in range. That makes them happier. In fact, we might move Runyon a little closer to the front. To do that, you hold down Alt and hit the right button. It took me a while to figure that out. We're going to leave Palmer there. His unit is so small that I think it's worth having him there so long as we can see what's going on. Jackson's brigade is going further to the east. Are you going towards this ford? What else do we got? Cooper's brigade, 3,200 men. So that's a third of the first army that they're bringing up. How much is that? 2,000 men. So we know at least half of the first army, a third of their total group, is right here in front of us. We'll have Grant support you on this side of the bank. And then we'll have Sherman right behind him. And we'll have Sheridan right here, just in case we need them. Hopefully these guys we can get back quickly if we need to. Come on, get these artillery pieces up here. It'd be nice if we could start banging. They're getting their artillery set up over here. Okay, yeah, this must be their entire main army down here. There's Hardy's brigade. Is that the same Hardy who wrote Hardy's Light Infantry Tactics? Burnside, I want you right here on the road. And we're going to put Porter on the road behind you. And then we're going to put the cavalry here at the ford. Or not at the ford, at the bridge, just in case. I have a feeling they're going to come from this ford. If they were smart, they'd go across both of them at the same time, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And I don't want to separate our army too much. The other things you can see is what the cohesion of a unit is, whether they're well-rested, whether they're poor. One of the enemy units, like these little yellow dots down here, that means their cohesion is horrible. This little fence here means they have some defensive cover. Uh-oh. There's Yule. Oh man, this is not the way I wanted to fight this. Okay, so we can definitely pull everybody else back. We can get Burnside down here. Get you guys move over here to what is, from their perspective, our left flank, though. Oh, they've already got their artillery lined up. Oh, that's the other thing here, this little red thing. Feud, your old initiative. Sheridan doesn't want to listen to orders from somebody. Alright, here they come. Where's Stewart going? Alright, they're coming straight from the ford. Alright, good deal. See if we can get Grant aim that way a little bit more. If we look at all the armies, you can see the yellow lines where our effective fire is. We're going to try and get Grant's army turned. That little red thing we saw for a moment meant that they were flanked, that somebody could shoot at their sides. Honestly, though, if they all want to fight here, I don't have a problem with that. In fact, can we get some artillery set up here to hit their flanks? I don't know if we can get the artillery moved there fast enough. This is where it'd be nice to have horse artillery. You might be like, Paul, a horse can't use a artillery piece? Not with that attitude, it can't. Are you close enough? Key's unit is under artillery fire. Sheridan, can we get you down here on the bank? Is there enough range for your guns there? For the moment, we have a slight advantage here. If they're all going to get jammed up, that's going to be to our advantage. Yeah, let's get these artillery pieces over here. Right here on the bank. Protected by the river. Like, this unit here is getting flanked. Most likely Grant's shooting into their side right there. We can actually bring Sherman up a little more. Come on, Burnside, get your butt up here. There's a war going on. In fact, if he gets high enough ground here, they can actually shoot over other people. Who's this commander? Oh, that's the commander of the army? Get over here, bro. He's like, I'm hanging out with my cavalry friends. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to matter. They're trying to ford the river. Come on, there you go. Pour it into him, boys. Grant's getting slightly flanked. We don't want that. Oh, there's a unit right there. I didn't even see that. Grant. There you go. Sherman, get out there on the right flank. Support Grant. You can have Burnside take your position. The other thing, too, is you can read up there, a courier is already delivering special orders. It's going to take Sherman a little bit longer to get those commands. He just got them. Luckily, I moved the commander up because there were other people who needed to get commands. Porter, we'll bring you up here. Uh-oh, that's not good. Sheridan's guys are, their morale is flagging. That's why it's red right there. The artillery shooting into them. You can also see the Confederate unit here, though. Lee's brigade isn't doing so well. Damn it, Grant! Sherman, why haven't you moved? There you... Wait, that's not... Oh, I'm on the wrong unit. I just screwed everything up. There we go. Sherman is moving. Burnside is like, I look so much different than him! He doesn't wear his facial hair like this. Nobody does. You can also see their morale. Like, these guys right here under Keys are very... nervous? Oh, this is not good. I hope they don't break. Oh, we broke this unit here, though. Lee's brigade trying to cross the ford. Couldn't deal with it. Come on, Sherman, get your butt moving. He's got some red things. Falling back under fire. Flanked. I want to get them there to support Grant's unit. Grant's unit is starting to flag. Come on, Sherman, move, move, move. Crap, there goes Keys. Now there's a chance his unit will rally back here. They might not. They are panicked. Come on, artillery, get set up. There you go, Sherman. Trying to get these guys flanked. That will hopefully help Grant out. I'll admit, this battle is not off to a glorious start for us. Where is our cavalry unit? We're gonna take a risk and have them scout across the river. Oh, there goes Grant's men. Burnside, take the spot. Oh man, the center is about to collapse too. This is not good. Yeah, these units are not going to rally anytime soon. We're probably going to have to pull back. Ooh, this unit's pulling back a little bit at least. Cooper's brigade. I don't know if we'll be able to break them. That'd be huge if we could break a unit that big. Come on, artillery guys, get set. Some of them are firing. There we go. Fire right into these guys. Break them. We're going to move our commanders up a little further. Runyon is demoralized. Well, get moralized. Get moral, bro. Cooper's brigade has fallen back. Come on, if we could break that unit. I think we're still fucked, but... Oop, this unit's fallen back. Jackson's brigade is. I think getting the artillery set over here has helped. There you go. Break Cooper's brigade. Send them fleeing. And you all, settle down. If Richardson falls, we're going to be in trouble. And he might. Oh, there goes Richardson. He just broke too. Damn it. Oh man, come on. Break these guys. If we could just break these guys. Come on, Burnside. We gotta have you face this giant mass of dudes that are in the center. This is problematic, though, because these guys are wavering, but they're not broken. And we really kind of need them to be broken, I think. Come on, artillery. Drive these guys away. We push Jackson's back. These guys are... Damn it. Grant's broke. Richardson broke. Keys broke. If they would have held their position, we would have been fine. We're driving the other guys back. We're driving their flanks back. Let's see if we can get the cavalry to come up here and spook them. I don't think it's probably going to work. But they could try to. Could try and put Sheridan in the center. Sheridan's guys are idle right now. Alright, Sheridan, you take the center. We have no other reinforcements really to commit. Let's get those commands to Sheridan. Come on, Sheridan. We need you to take the center and drive these guys back. The artillery's doing a good job of putting a bunch of pressure on them. Also, if you hold the mouse over there, you can see the casualties. We've actually killed almost twice as many people as we've lost, though we're significantly outnumbered. Come on, Palmer, get up here. I know you're super tiny. You will probably get scared and run away, but put what pressure you can on them. There we go, Sheridan. Get your men in position. Start blasting into them. At the same time, we have the artillery hitting them. Yule's brigade has lost 300 men. Dr. Jones. Call him Dr. Jones. He's only lost 90. There you go, Sheridan. Give him hell. Ooh, Yule's brigade is starting to waver a bit. Are you guys close enough to attack them? Oh, they are. Yes. Scare Cooper's brigade. Cooper's brigade has lost a fifth of their strength when they were fighting Grant and Sherman over here. Before Grant got scared and ran away. Uh-oh. Burnside's starting to get scared. Sherman, come up here and support him. By support him, I mean you're probably going to have to take his spot when he gets scared and runs away. Oh, hurry, Sherman. Burnside's getting really scared. Man, we have a chance, even though we're outnumbered in this battle. Are these guys running away? Oh, Richardson's starting to calm his men down. I don't think they'll be back in it, at least not unless we have a second day of fighting. You can see the victory things moving towards us. And this little circle that goes around here, that is because of our victory point here. It doesn't get you a lot of victory points, but it gets you some, and it certainly drives the battle. I think the real heroes here are our artillery units. I don't know how you pronounce the name. Ares, Griffin, and Hunt. They have been pouring the artillery fire into them from the side. Burnside, I want to let you pull back, but I think if you pull back, you're going to just break anyway. Yep, they did anyway. It's alright, you gave it your best. Just don't scare everyone as you run back, screaming. Everybody's dying! Shh, 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 it's fine. They're sleeping. But Jesus now. Uh-oh. I think Cooper's brigade is reformed. So we're going to have the cavalry pull back some. They're so small, they can't really compete one-on-one. I was hoping the cavalry would finish breaking these guys' will. The plus thing, though, is they've driven back Dr. Jones's brigade. Who do we have holding here? Sheridan, who's holding the center. There's some morale lost, though, because there are routed units nearby. We've got Sherman, who's holding strong, and Porter. I knew it was a good idea to put Sherman and Sheridan in the same division. We're still outnumbered. If we look at the victory thing up there, we've lost 1,454 men. They've lost 2,900. They still overall, though, have more people than us. And worrisomely, I think one of our units left the battlefield because I think they started running back to Washington. It'll be interesting to see if these guys wait till they recuperate to come back at us. In fact, where's our senior commander? Sumner. Sumner, I'm going to have you... He's the commander. I'm going to have you rally the troops. He's going to come over here and try and get the morale higher for these guys. Oh, Burnside, just stop running. He's going to try and convince Keyes' men to get back into the fight. That means he's going to be a little less available to help at the front. But we really want to get these guys ready in case they need to go again. Please, Burnside, don't leave. If there's a day 2 of the battle, we'll probably need you. Burnside, you son of a bitch. Is Cooper's brigade coming for another attack? I would love for Sheridan and Sherman and Porter to be able to have a break. Ooh, that's great. Oh, if you're not familiar with it, the X's, I'm sorry I didn't say it earlier, are the infantry brigades. The dots in the middle are artillery, and then the ones with one little slant there are cavalry. So if you see those symbols, you can quickly know what kind of a unit it is. Alright, Cooper's brigade. Fine, bring it. Look at Sherman's morale. He was born to fight. He gets depressed when he doesn't fight. Sherman's men are... He is outnumbered by Cooper's men, though. Is it worth having them pull back at all? Probably not. Sheridan, we gotta get you over here to help. We gotta get more of your firepower aimed towards Cooper's brigade. Hunter is wounded. That's one of our commanders. The commander of the 2nd Division got wounded. That's not good. Wait, did someone tell you to halt, cavalry? Hasn't that command got to you yet? There we go. Now we should have equal or overwhelming firepower going on to Cooper's brigade over here. The other thing is, it's possible these guys can shoot a little farther than us if they have the same kind of weapons. If you're on higher ground, I believe you can shoot farther. Don't quote me on that. Look at that. Cooper's brigade has lost 700 guys. No, no, no. Sherman. Don't you waver. Murder enough of these guys and you'll be fine. In fact, you know what? Screw it. Get the cavalry up here. Every little bit that can help. In fact, if they get some cavalry up here, they will get a little bit of a morale boost. I believe there'll be a little horse greenhead you'll see here shortly, if we can get that command out. Ooh, and Keyes' unit is starting to get stabled now that Sumner is there rallying his men. Most of the rest of their army has pulled back too because of morale issues. That's what happens when you have two green armies fighting each other. There you go, Palmer. Get up here, Lieutenant. Colonel. I know there's only 275 of you, but you've got at least sharp carbines. Shoot into Cooper's brigade. They've lost 850 now. Come on, Sherman, I believe in you. Oh, how close is this unit? Oh, it needs a little more. Come on, Keyes unit. We're going to need you before long. Man, Cooper's brigade, they're ready to fight. They've lost almost a third of their power. Oh, Sherman's army, or brigade, starting to get worn down. You can't see, though, there, the cavalry bonus. Sherman's unit has taken a fair amount of casualties, though, and that's starting to wear on their morale. I might have to raise some troops with 1-year commitments, even though I wanted to wait till we had the 2-year commitments. Just the Confederates have so many troops raised right now. Ooh, they're having issues right there. Feuds. He doesn't want to listen to the commander. Oh, there goes Sherman. There goes Sherman. You know, actually, Porter, ignore the command. Stay where you are. Cooper's brigade is pulling back. All that we've got left is Sheridan. Oh, Porter, I'm sorry. And Porter and these cavalry units. And then, of course, our brave artillery that has been doing a great job shooting people on the side. Sherman, stop by your commander Sumner there. They're having a rallying party. Get together and just everybody feel good about who you are. Richardson, can you move over here? No, he doesn't want to. His unit is just morally decimated. Tyler's demoralized. Well, tell him to get over it. Killed almost twice as many people as we've lost. And Cooper's brigade has lost over a third of its fighting strength now. What do we see if we zoom out? I don't know how... If there's the second day of this battle, we probably need to find a way to withdraw. Just because our morale is so busted and so many people have left. I gotta say though, Sherman, even though his unit eventually broke, did a great job. Sheridan's done an outstanding job, and so has Porter. Another thing you can see is this little red around the circle is kind of hard to see. When that goes through all the way, then the commander or the unit will, I think it's the unit, will get a bonus. And there'll be different bonuses you can pick from, which is pretty fun. Uh-oh. I think they're throwing another brigade at us. This is like Marie's Heights, but it's not a height, it's low because it's a ford. You fools, why do you keep attacking? If you went and flanked us around the other ford, we'd be screwed. Here comes Dr. Jones' brigade. They've lost about 300 men so far out of 2,000. Give them hell, Sheridan. And Porter. Oh, I don't know if they're close enough for Porter to hit. That's another thing which you may have noticed, this little arrow here. If it goes all the way to one side or the other, that means you've won. You can see of the enemy, 150 of theirs have left the field. That means we broke one of their units that ran away. Oh, no, no, no. Turn a little bit. There you go. You don't want to get flanked. Alright, here comes Hardy's brigade. Oh, is somebody ready to fight again? Keys, are you ready to fight? Come on down. I know it'd probably be better if I let him rally more. Oh, and Richardson. You get over here. Richardson's men are not ready to fight, but they're getting closer to be able to. If we could get reinforcements up here faster. It's about getting there the most with a... Ugh. There goes Grant. Grant left. I had so much faith in you, Grant. He's like, nah, I'm going home. I'm going back to Ohio. Come back, you son of a bitch. Sheridan's still here fighting. Porter's still here fighting. Uh-oh, Palmer's probably going to break pretty quickly. Come on, give him hell, though. Pour it into Hardy's brigade. Break these bastards. Come on, Keys, get up here. We'll have you set up right here and take the spot of the cavalry. Ooh, come on. Break them. We got to get them from wavering to broken. We got to get them to that solid red and drive them off the field. Oh, these guys are laying down. Nap time. Jackson's like, I'm like a stone wall that fell down. Sumner's demoralized. That's the commander of our unit. Come on, Keys, go, go, go. Why are you so slow? Are you broken? Are they glitched into that tree? Oh wait, no, they're forming a battle line before they march. Okay. Oh, we did break somebody. Was that Hardy's unit? I think Hardy's unit's leaving. Hopefully they run all the way off the field. As you saw with our units that were red like that, sometimes they fall back a little bit and then can be rallied. Other times they are just gone. Otherwise, they're like, no more war for me! And with the fact that they're that low on cohesion, there's a strong chance Hardy's brigade might leave the field. That would be massive for us. Come on, Keys, get your big old booty up here. We need big old booty bitch generals. He's like, I'm a colonel. Sure, whatever. Oh, the other cool thing you can see is that he's got a star there. That's their experience level. Sheridan's got one. It's because these guys are doing pretty good. Porter's got 2. Some people started with them. My scouts report that the regiment of Stuart has marched away. Okay. Jeb Stewart? Or did we have a guy named Stewart too? I don't think we did, but I don't know. I want to pull... Oh man, Sheridan's men are going to break at some point. Problem is Dr. Jones' brigade here. Oh wait, are they pulling back? Sometimes that's what wins wars, is just being willing to stay there and fight longer than the other guy. Our commanders report the enemy seems to be retreating field of... I'm too excited. The commander reported that? Or the scouts reported that? They did. It was like a damn turkey. Nobody suspects turkey scouts. Our commanders report the enemy seems to be retreating from the field. Try to push on within the given time. We're not going to. You can see this timer. It'll run down irregularly. It'll sort of like pause if you're engaged. Our units are in no shape to move forward. I don't want our units to break. I can't believe we won this battle. After this, we need to pull back into Washington. We lost about 2,117. They've lost about 3,900. We'll see the final numbers when we get there. We'll let the artillery shoot at them. This was a mess. I mean, we'll take it as a victory. It's a minor victory. We would have had to... I'm surprised it's not a major victory. To gain a major victory, you need to inflict more than 23% casualties on the enemy, which we did, while your own losses must be less than 16%, not surpass 18%. Yeah, so we did lose more than 18% of the army. We took some big losses too, but we killed not quite, but almost twice as many. Look at them go! Woo! We did it! I was worried there for a bit. I was definitely worried there for a bit. The biggest hero, there are a lot of heroes in this battle, but Sheridan had to have been one of the biggest. Taking the center and holding that forever while everybody else had broke. And he's still there. Even Sherman and other people who did really good. The only two people that stayed in the front brigade-wise were Porter and Sheridan took the center. He lost almost a third of his men, a little less than a third of his men, taking the brunt of the fighting. We're going to let the enemy go. It's not worth chasing them. You know, artillery will try and hit who we can on the way out. Sadly, we can't get a major victory. I'm just glad we got any kind of victory. I thought we were going to lose that for a bit. Victory! Our army is victorious. The Battle of Alexandria ended on May 21st, 1861 with a federal minor victory. So the first thing we have to do is run home as fast as we can to catch up with Grant. You can also see the enemy's national morale dropped by 0.95%, but our military experience rises by 1.04%. They're going to get military experience for that too. Those units that fought will no longer be green. They can still get to be better, but they'll no longer be green. They're mostly useless units, though, because most of them aren't big enough number-wise to matter. So I'm going to have to do some recruiting. I really wanted to wait until we had the 2-year contracts, but the fact that the Confederate Army is more than twice our size means we got to get some units post-haste. Victory at Alexandria. Army of the Shenandoah fleeing in panic. Lieutenant Ayers becomes a national hero. Hey, that was one of our artillery commanders. Colonel Hardy loses face. Support for the rebel causes wavers. The following commanders are reported wounded. Colonel David Hunter. He'll be back at some point. So if we scroll in here... Whoa. We could try and stay here and take Alexandria, Virginia. We would have a little bit of time to try and do that. But the fact we know we are so outnumbered, we're going to pull back to Washington, D.C. And then probably next episode, we're going to recruit some guys. I so wanted to wait until we had 2-year contracts, but that's going to be a whole nother month. And I don't think we have a month that we can wait. But we won our first battle of the war. That's very good for us morale-wise. It's good for our troops. And you can see, though, that the Confederates, their national morale is still pretty high. It's still even higher than ours. Yeah, if you look at men fielded, they have more than twice the men fielded that we do. Yeah, next time, we're going to do a lot of recruiting. I'll see you all then. Oh, wait, there's one other thing I want to show. So, if you remember in the first episode, we built some prison camps. Yeah, we built one in Maryland and one in Ohio, one by Baltimore, one by Cleveland. You can see there's 617 Confederate prisoners there. Another thing is, this is the post-battle report. The Battle of Alexandria has ended with the Army of Shenandoah retreating in panic. My command has earned us a total victory with the enemy army running for their lives. And then we're going to run as soon as they leave. As soon as, you know, they're going to leave and be like, man, they were so strong and bold. And we're like, yes, are they out of sight? Run home. The enemy has reportedly suffered casualties of 4,129 men. Thereof, 586 killed, 670 captured. Their morale is believed to be unstable because they are casualties. We've also captured almost 2,000 rifles and 6 guns. You can capture enemy weapons. That's going to be less important for us. If you're playing as the Confederacy, that's a little more important when you don't have the manufacturing. But we've won the first battle of the war. A little bit of a rough spot in that there's way more Confederate soldiers now than us. But we'll deal with that next time. I'll see you all then.